Okay, we're back again. Basically what I'm about to do now is take you through the whole design phase and show you how I got to the final design. As you seen in the last video, this is what I started off with, and it was late at night. I was just putting polygons together, and yeah, that was like the overall, shape I wanted. Simple it down to this right here, which is a, pretty basic shape, I ran across this one right here in the warehouse that they have in the components. So basically I cheated a little bit, 75% close to the style I wanted, but it was way too many curves for me to even attempt to do anything with. So I took that, like I said, like I mentioned in the last video, and I simpled it down to basic shapes that I could cut out myself, and fiberglass, Bondo nails screwed together. And so from that, ended up with this one right here. So this is how the final boat will look, just like this. At first I wanted to keep it confined to where it could fit in the back of my truck, but I said to hell with it. I wanted more space. I didn't want to cram everything, into a 5x6. So what I did was I made it to where it still fit in my truck as far as left or right, but long ways. Right as of right now, it's 11 feet. So I might need to invest in a trailer of some sort. But enough of me yapping about that. Let me show you the inside of this bad boy. I also wanted to make it to where if I'm pulling up into like a dock, what have you, I could basically take the canopy, which is right here, and open it back and use this as a step to step into the boat. You feel me? So that's an idea. But as far as the canopy and the windows, well, the plexiglass that I'm going to use for the windows, as far as those two, that's just gonna be after I finalize the base of the boat, which is this right here. This is what I'm gonna make first, the same that I did last time, and since I'm gonna have a different propulsion system than last time, or an inboard rather than outboard, I got a big hole right here, so I have to make sure that water doesn't get into here. So what I'm gonna have to do is make like a compartment to where if it does leak, I could just seal this off and it won't sink me. I'm not worried about the boat. Well, I am worried about the boat, but you have to have a propeller, of course, and can't have that without a shaft, right? 1-inch shaft. Already ordered the shaft. I still haven't ordered the propeller. Well, I'm gonna go to like a local marine boat shop or whatever to get the propeller, because I don't know which way the gearbox is going to fit. You'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, but yeah, after that, what else we need? You guessed it, sprockets. We got a few sprockets into place, 3/4 sprockets up here, 1-inch sprocket for the 1-inch shaft, and we're also gonna need some bearings, right? Some pillar block bearings. We're gonna need some chains. So I thought I had another chain right here. Anyway, but I wanted to do something different and more challenging with this boat. So I decided to insert a gearbox, which is right here, basically forward, neutral, and reverse. I haven't used one of these yet. I only found one company that even sells them. It's Comet. People that makes the little centrifugal clutches as well. Yeah, that's the only place where I was able to even find a gearbox. So I thought that would be pretty cool. And of course you got the clutch and the engine, a shaft seal. A shaft seal is basically, let me show you how this is gonna work. This basically keeps water from entering the boat. Turn this back on. Yeah, so we're inside the boat now. As you can see, this is the back part right here, which is going out to the shaft. to the propeller. And this basically seals. Well, I need to place some more hose clamps. There are going to be more hose clamps, another set of hose clamps back here. So yeah, that's how that works. And this is basically how everything is going to work, just like this. And this is basically a stand to support everything. So let me see if I can get a good view. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got our shaft, which is right here. Let's see if you can see it at the bottom. Our shaft, which is right here. And which is going to be turned by this sprocket up to this chain right here. And this is the gearbox, forward and reverse. And the forward is 1-to-1, reverse is 2 to 7 to 1. But the thing is, I don't know which direction is that. So as far as the dimensions of the mounting plate for the motor up here, I have to wait until I get the gearbox in to figure out which rotation is reverse, which rotation is forward, so I could flip the engine, because as you all know, the engines rotate counterclockwise. That's from back here. But yeah, that's the general idea, you know, basic physics. But yeah, you get the picture, you know. I mean, so far it seems like everything is gonna work out, you know. Okay, let me stop the windshield on there and the canopy. Oh, and me. This is like a little example of how you would sit in there. You're gonna have about 2.5 feet of space from the bottom of the boat, from where your butt is, to the top of your head. So hopefully that's enough. If not, I just, like I said, cut the canopy off. Put the canopy back on there. Do X-ray. So yeah, this is what we have. And you know, just like last time, if you have any suggestions, what have you, you know, I'm more than happy to listen. And one more thing that I forgot to put in here was the steering. I don't want to rotate the whole, we'll have to rotate the whole engine in order to do so. Well, all of this in order to do so. So I'm like 99% sure that I'm going to use a rudder at the back. And I'm thinking about incorporating something to protect this propeller, you know, like I don't know, a guide or something of some sort, so to where it won't mess it up. Right here. Probably gonna start doing that next week. Let's see if my girlfriend lets me. Now, I still got some figuring out to do. All this right here, this is just basically just for decoration, just to make it look cool. I don't think I might not go through it, you know. All depends on how I feel and if it's too big of a challenge, you know. But yeah, I think it's simple enough. Although it's a little bit more complex than the last one, I still think we could pull it off, you know. But enough of me yapping. This video is getting way too long. So, you know, as always, you know, thanks for watching. And hopefully, in about 2 weeks, I'll have some footage of this piece right here being framed up, you know. As always, thanks for watching.